The impact of unmanned ground vehicles on the American Army. In the past few years, the American Army has seen a significant increase in the use of unmanned ground vehicles, UGVs, in combat situations. While UGVs have been used for several decades for tasks such as explosive detection and disposal, recent advancements in technology have made it possible for the UGVs to take on more complex assignments. One of the primary reasons for the increased use of UGVs is their ability to carry out tasks that would have otherwise been too dangerous for human soldiers. For example, UGVs can be used to enter buildings, search for explosives, and protect soldiers from incoming threats. By taking on these tasks, UGVs can save lives and reduce the number of casualties during combat operations. Another advantage of UGVs is their ability to maintain consistent performance in harsh and hazardous environments. A human soldier may not be able to withstand the same levels of exposure to radiation, toxic chemicals, or extreme temperatures as a machine. Therefore, UGVs are well suited to operate in environments where a human would not be able to function. UGVs also offer a significant advantage in terms of cost. While some may argue that UGVs are expensive, they are far more affordable than human soldiers in the long term. A UGV can operate for an extended period without the need for rest or medical attention, and they do not require salaries, benefits, or pensions. The use of UGVs can, therefore, reduce the cost of military operations significantly. However, the impact of UGVs on the American Army is not entirely positive. As with any technological advancement, there are also negative consequences to consider. One such downside is the possibility of UGVs malfunctioning during combat operations. Although manufacturers carry out tests to ensure that UGVs are reliable, there is always a risk that something can go wrong. This could result in UGVs malfunctioning, causing unintended damage or loss of life. Another challenge with the use of UGVs is the potential for them to be hacked and controlled remotely. This vulnerability could allow adversaries to gain control of the UGVs and use them to carry out their own objectives, which could be devastating for the U.S. military and its operations. Therefore, it is critical that the U.S. Army addresses this vulnerability and develops appropriate security measures to prevent against it. Another concern is that the use of UGVs could lead to a decreased need for human soldiers. While this may seem like a positive outcome, it also raises questions about the ethics of replacing human soldiers with machines. Additionally, it could have negative consequences for soldiers' mental health, as they feel that the Army no longer values their contributions. In conclusion, the use of UGVs in the American Army has been steadily increasing over the past few years, and it has undoubtedly had a significant impact on military operations. The advantages of UGVs, such as their ability to carry out dangerous tasks, operate in harsh environments, and reduce costs, are clear. However, the negative consequences, such as the risk of malfunctioning, being hacked, and ethical considerations, must also be acknowledged. Ultimately, it is essential that the U.S. Army balances the advantages and drawbacks of UGVs and comes to a decision that benefits both soldiers and the country at large.